Hi again. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a moment before we begin. Close your eyes if you can. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Let yourself arrive in this moment. Because today, we're going to talk about something that might feel heavy, uncomfortable, maybe even guilt-ridden. Boundaries. Specifically, why is it so hard to say no? Even when everything inside you is screaming that you need to? Have you ever agreed to something you didn't want to do, just to avoid disappointing someone? Have you ever stayed in a conversation, a job, a relationship, long after it started draining you, because walking away felt too selfish? Do you ever feel like saying no makes you a bad person? You're not alone. So many of us were raised to believe that being kind means being available, that being lovable means being agreeable, that love means saying yes, even when our heart is quietly saying no. But here's what no one taught us: a boundary is not a wall. It's a doorway, a path, a bridge back to yourself. When you say no, you are not rejecting others. You are respecting yourself. When you say no, you're not being unkind. You're being clear. You are saying, this is where I end. And where you begin. This is what I can give. And what I cannot. This is how I protect my peace. So I can love you without resenting you. But the guilt, right? It's real. It shows up as a knot in your stomach. As over-explaining. As backpedaling after finally speaking your truth. Why? Because for many of us, guilt became a default emotion. Anytime we put ourselves first. We were taught that self-sacrifice is noble. That giving everything is love. That pleasing others is how we stay safe, accepted, worthy. But let's pause right there. How's that working for you? Are you energized? Joyful? Rooted in peace? Or are you tired? Quietly resentful? On the edge of burnout? Again? Because the truth is, when we abandon ourselves in order to keep others comfortable, we end up hurting both. You lose your sense of self. And they never truly know you. You become a shell version of yourself, hollowing out your needs so others can be full. That's not love. That's survival. And you deserve more than survival. So let's rewrite the story. Saying no doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care deeply, and with intention. It means your energy is sacred. Your peace is valuable. Your time is finite, and you are no longer giving it out of obligation. Let's practice something together. Say it out loud, softly. No. Try again. No reasons. No justifications. Just, no. Thank you. I can't commit to that. That doesn't work for me right now. And if your body tenses, breathe. If your guilt rises, breathe. If your inner child panics, hold her hand and say, I'm not abandoning you, I'm protecting you, because that's what boundaries really are. Not rejection, but protection, a soft fence that says, I choose me, so I can choose others from a full heart, not an empty one. So how do we begin? Here are some truths I want you to carry into this week. You are allowed to disappoint people and still be a good person. You are allowed to say no without explaining yourself. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to rest, even if others are still moving. You are allowed to protect your peace, and you do not need permission. This isn't about becoming cold or disconnected. It's about becoming honest, whole, aligned. You're not responsible for other people's comfort. You're only responsible for your truth. And yes, at first, it might feel scary. People might push back. Not everyone will like your new boundaries. That's okay. You're not doing this to be liked. You're doing this to be well. And wellness, real wellness, requires space. It requires listening inward. It requires a pause before the automatic yes. So here's your gentle reminder. Every time you say yes to something misaligned, you're saying no to a deeper part of yourself. Let that sink in. Let it guide you. You are not here to betray yourself again and again. In the name of being nice. You are here to live honestly. To love without losing yourself. To give from fullness, not from fear. So this week, when you feel the urge to say yes out of guilt, pause. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly want to, or because I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't? That pause, that awareness, that's where the healing begins. And no matter how small your boundary is, each time you choose yourself, you're building trust with the one person who matters most, you. So keep practicing, keep showing up, keep whispering, I matter, until it becomes a roar inside your soul. You are not here to please everyone. You are here to be true. And that, my friend, is more than enough. Until next time, Be soft. Be honest. Be loyal. To your own peace first.